Hello everyone, TRG here and welcome back to another speed building video. And yes, you guessed it, we are back with inZOI. And today I saw someone do this on YouTube, basically a challenge where you take all of the pre-made rooms and you try and build a house from it, and I was actually really surprised with the end result. So yeah, that is what we're doing now. What I'm doing is I'm not really setting any sort of rules or anything, but I'm sort of saying, okay, I can't do big. I mean, I can't do like full furnishing. Like I can't furnish a room or like anything like that. But what I did do was I built a passageway, like a hallway type thing, and I thought, okay, let's start from there, so that is definitely something nice. So the way you enter the house is you enter into the living room. I wanted to find like a proper entrance, like a foyer type of thing, but they don't really have that. So that's what that's why I thought, okay, let's just do living room, and then right next door is the kitchen, and then you have this what they call a utility room, which has things like a washing machine and vacuum cleaner and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, that would actually be perfect to be right in the kitchen. But then of course it removed the door, so I just fixed that up, and then I moved those windows there to the back. I did put a bit more lights painted inside where it needed to be painted. I did a bit of painting and a tiny bit of building outside, but we'll get to that once the main frame is done. And this is a double story, so no, it's not a family home. As you guys know, family homes are not for me. I don't know, it's just not really my thing. So I just did a two bedroom home with a double bed, and it's got a walk-in closet and everything, because that is one of the rooms. I really tried to use everything. It did have a nightclub, but there was not enough space, so I didn't put that anywhere. Now if I wanted to, I could actually, there was like a tiny gap here, I don't know if you saw that. I could have actually built a tiny downstairs bathroom there, but I didn't, because I wanted to keep it rooms only. If I did this a free build, then yeah. But this build is quite nice. I mean, it's got a gym, it's got a recording studio, it's got like a small art room, it's got a big office. It's really got everything, and yeah, it only took me about an hour and 30 minutes, I would say, to do this build, and I was really quite happy with it. I'm slowly getting better at using the tools. It is a lot harder than The Sims, I will give it that, but you can do a lot more with it, and that is something really cool. Yeah. So this is a nice little, yeah. So not really doing anything too fancy, just keeping it, because I really have to go with whatever shape the room is. I am allowed to change the shapes of the room a little bit, but not too much. So I did change it a tiny bit, like especially the bedroom. I made the hallway a little bit longer, just so that I could get everything in. Yeah, so there we go. You see a walk-in closet, because it had that mirror over there. I was thinking of putting the bathroom at the end, so you walk through the closet into the bathroom, but with that I didn't want to remove the mirror. So this is where you are now. It's just trying to find a good bathroom to use, and then I settled on this one, which I thought was quite cool. Yeah, I know there's some parts that look uneven, but I decided, you know what, I'm gonna stick with it for the modern type of build. And then I saw that there's this like big nightclub, but yeah, The one thing that I noticed that this game doesn't have, and I wonder how you actually do it in the gameplay, is it doesn't have a bar where you can like make drinks, which is very unusual because even the Sims have a bar. Although they don't use alcohol, they use things like juice and stuff like that. So there must be another way. I haven't played the gameplay itself because I'm waiting for it to come out. But then a very weird glitch happened. I think I placed this bathroom, which I was gonna place, but then I forgot about it. But then at the end I realized, oh damn, I forgot the bathroom. Yeah. So when I placed this bathroom over here, I think because it was interacting with the stairs, it messed up the whole floor. It messed up the flooring. But then when I fixed it, it removed all of the furniture, and I only realized just now, but I was actually able to fix it because what I thought, okay, let me move it over here. But then I realized, oh no, all the furniture's gone. So I thought, oh great, now I need to start again. And I was actually preparing to start again with the build. But when I realized if you press the undo key, it actually replaces all the furniture, puts all the furniture back. So this is actually what I did. I just undid everything and then pressed the redo button, and then boom, all the furniture was placed again. However, not that bathroom, which I then realized actually, you know what, we don't need it. We don't need it. Yeah. And stuff like that. And as you can see, this really looks like a really nice, sleek, modern build. This actually looks like a type of build that could be part of an apartment or part of a nice building. I mean, or like a penthouse or something that is connected. You know what I mean? Yeah. To me, that's what I think it is. That's what I think it looks like. Yeah. Although I could be wrong. I think it worked out really. I mean, like really awesome. Yeah. So now I'm on to painting outside, and I had quite a bit of fun with this. I mean, normally I sort of battle to find the best matching color or colors that look nice, as you know. This is not my profession. I'm a musician. I don't know anything about decorating colors, but I actually found this quite. I mean, I'm just really going on what I see other simmers and builders do. So I'm just sort of learning as I go along. So I went for like this nice big modern plates. I don't know if that's what you call them. Yeah. And then I wanted to do this big stone, you know, this big stone pillar over here. But then I mean, that actually looks really nice. Those ones, I might actually use them in another build, the one that you saw. But then I realized, hang on, each layer is actually not the same size, because you can actually change the size of each panel on each wall. So that's when I realized, I mean, I really wish they will add a copy and paste feature for walls, because it's fun, but it's very tedious having to do each little bit the same thing when it's something that could easily be copied and pasted. Yeah. Now over here I thought let's make these two columns over here black, because that does look very good. Yeah, you know, so I'm just really going around. Now I was trying to figure out, yeah, I was just making the flooring dark because that would look nice. Now I wanted to do like a brick area over here to sort of make it pop out a little bit. So what I decided to do to make it easier is I paint everything first. I'll paint everything first, and then I will redo the texture, which I think was really good. And I was like, wow, these bricks are not natural. Bricks aren't usually this shiny, you know. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying this build. I mean, for me, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this challenge. I think it was a really cool idea to do something like this, which is really nice. Yeah. And then I thought, well, I can't really add a room for this, but let's maybe just take these tables and chairs and sort of make like a nice outdoor seating area, which I thought was really nice. I could have done something with the balcony. Oh yeah, there I used the glass wall feature. I always wanted to use it, but I could never figure out really where to use it. So just now placing some windows, because that's something that we are lacking, is just some windows in these rooms, but that's okay. It does place a few windows, so I thought, okay, well, let's get there. And I didn't continue the window because that goes into the bathroom, and I thought privacy. I could have added the small ones, but I didn't, you know. And I thought for upstairs, let's maybe place a nice wooden flooring. It doesn't have any detail or decorations or clutter around the top because, as I said, in this build I'm not doing any furnishing. I wanted to, but I didn't. I'm not doing any furnishing here because although I did put some air vents up there because that is normally what you find. So I just decided to, you know, I did do some gardening, which you see now. I placed a bunch of shrubs and oh yeah, and lights of course inside to make it not dark, because you can actually. I'm actually very excited to even give this a try and see what I can do to make it look nice and everything. Yeah. So there's a bunch of trees and everything outside, and really cool. Yeah. So I'm just placing a few rocks and a few alarms and all of that. Oh yeah, a doorbell. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh, look there! I also added a mailbox and a new front door because I didn't really like that one. So I battled to find one that would look nice, but then eventually I found a cool one. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Check out the Rumble Gods website for the latest merch and exclusive content. He not only brings you exciting gaming videos and mesmerizing marimba performances, but has also developed his own game on Roblox called Nightclub Simulator. We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers and we're nearly there. Hit that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Comment down below and let's have a chat. See you next time.